Hello and welcome to the GBC Productions channel. This is episode 67. In this video, we're going to take a look inside of an old vacuum head. This is a TurboCat Plus and it is for a central vacuum system. I'm not exactly sure how old this thing is. There are a couple of stamps on the bottom here. I'm not sure if that's a date stamp or if this is the date stamp. It's either 1990 or 97. Not sure. Anyway, let's take it apart and look inside. One of the things I've noticed here is this fitting seems quite loose. A lot of wobble in there. So the vacuum comes up this one side, and maybe the seal is going? Not sure. This model is still manufactured as well today. So I'm going to take this little clear cover off on the bottom here. And then there's a few screws at the front here. And then we can pull out the entire brush assembly. And with this plate off, we can take out the rubber bumper, or part of it, move it out of the way. There's a cover for the belt. Without the belt hooked up, it still turns fine. This should lift right out with a little bit of fidgeting. Here's a little closer look at the belt. It is a tooth belt. So here at the end of the brush assembly, it basically has oil light bushings, one at each end. I'm going to try to get them out of here. Here's a better look at one of the bushings. And there's one at each end. And that rides on this rod. Well, let's go further into this. The issue that I was mentioning earlier with all the blow-by has been going on for a little while, and it's been getting worse and worse. Even after cleaning the bushings, the brush assembly, and making sure the belt and everything was clean, it still was barely turning. So the problem lies further inside, and that's what we're going to take a look at. Maybe there's something hung up around the impeller. Got this one. I got that one. I don't feel one here. I got that one. Oh, and there's one right here I missed. And one over here. I wonder if it wants me to take these off as well. I'll take one off just to see what happens. No, that's not going to make a difference. It's almost like there's one right here. Pop this up. And there is one here. Alright, everything's loose. Hopefully it'll release itself and let me take a look. I wonder what it's trying to not do. And a little push. This one's not quite undone. Alright, now we're in. There isn't much to see here. You can see a lot of wear. Well, there's nothing wrapped around the impeller, but this bearing feels a little crusty. Oh, and this bearing feels very rough. Very stiff bearing. This piece seemed to have a lot of slop in it, but there isn't really a seal here. There's no real seal here, just a washer. Oh look, there's weights in this thing. This bearing is pretty much seized. I could probably try to track down a bearing. It is pressed on there, but I've already replaced this thing. Anyway, that's what's inside a central vacuum head. Here's the model. It's a VacuFlow TurboCat Plus. Don't forget to subscribe for more, mash that like button, and comment below. Until next time, this is Uncle D from GBC Productions, signing off.